Good day, everybody. My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Today, of course, is Wednesday, the 10th of March, 2021. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. Thank you for your prayers as I'm still on the recovery list. I appreciate it a lot. Taking a look at the surface map, this will last through 1 p.m. this afternoon. Then we'll take a look at the 24-hour surface map. That will go into tomorrow. But as you can see, we've got 7 lows. Look at this, would you? This is going to be bringing some wintertime weather down from Canada, as you can see, for the first part of the day until a little after lunch today. We're going to have that chance of snow and a freezing rain line here in Minnesota. Also, South Dakota snow, portions of Nebraska, moving over into Wyoming, and the northern part of Colorado. We do have some mountain snow over in California, moving on down the mountain trail, and in Oregon. Seattle, Washington, and the state of Washington's looking pretty good. So far as this section right in here, we have this high pressure off here, and it is bringing up, as it moves on out, warm air up from the Gulf. And we're going to stay warm in this area for the next few days. We have a high pressure over here, and it will help keep sections up here much warmer than they have been also. Now, as we look at the 12 hours beyond what we've just looked at with 24 hours, this will end at 1 a.m. Thursday. You can see this low is going to push on across. It's going to make that snow move on up and go on up through Canada, with some freezing rain with it also, as it passes up around parts of the upper Michigan area, also still in Minnesota and in Wisconsin. Now, we got this high pressure dipping down. It should help relieve some of the snow that was in the area here. And over here, look at the lows lining up. Boom, boom, boom. We've got 5 of them moving across here. This will interact with this, and this could cause some severe weather. I do have a severe weather video out today. Now, some of the graphics on it may change throughout today. They may increase, but I wanted to forewarn you guys. This is what it looked like. Now, it could change. It could get more severe. It could change in places. But in the general areas, everybody needs to pay attention, and I would suggest that you watch that video. Now, what's going on with the watches and warnings? Before I go any further, I'd like to say that our friends in Hawaii, some of them are going under severe flooding. You can see here's Hawaii down here now. All of these little islands are flooding at some point. So, please remember these guys. They're not used to flooding like they're having now. They're having some bad flooding. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Lots and lots. Would you look at this? We've got red flag warnings all the way from Iowa, going through Kansas, Oklahoma, the entire panhandle of Texas, and just about the entire state of New Mexico and portions of Colorado. Now, we looked at the surface map. We saw where the snow was coming down. Now, this will move across as the hours go by, but wherever the pink is, as you see, you could have some heavier snow. You're under a winter storm watch area. Everybody else under winter weather advisories, with a little snow from northern Wisconsin all the way across to Wyoming and over in parts of California. You have down the mountain range, just like the surface map showed you, these winter storm watches and winter weather advisories. Everybody else is looking pretty good, but as those lows we saw start to move through, they're going to cause a lot of high wind. Everybody in the brown, from Indiana, Iowa, parts of Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, parts of Nebraska and Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and some of Arkansas. You're going to see the winds pick up. You're going to see the winds kick up. And in these areas here, there could be some severe weather as these systems collide and move across. So be aware and stay safe. We will take a quick look at the temperatures here. Everybody getting up this morning. You can see we're in the 40s and 50s. Very pleasant. Very, very nice. But as we move along throughout the day, we should warm up in these areas. But winter's not over for everybody over here, as you can see, with the cold temperatures in the 20s, the teens, and the 30s marching across. But from Texas on over, we should be much warmer as we move on across throughout today. This is around the 6 p.m. run this afternoon. You can see southern New Jersey. Look at there. You're probably going to be maybe in the 60s even, with the New England states being in the 50s. It's going to be a lot warmer for everyone as we move on through right quick. Cooling up overnight, as you can see. The cool air is coming down with that high pressure that I showed you on the surface map. It's going to be a little chilly in these areas as we move on across through tomorrow. Should start to warm back up, and another very pleasant day for everyone all the way, I say everywhere, even up in Connecticut, moving on down south. It's just going to be so pleasant. And it should warm up a little bit for Minnesota and Wisconsin also. But the cold temperatures are going to stay out in Montana, Idaho, over in these areas, Nevada, and the mountainous regions. If you haven't subscribed and you're into the weather, please click subscribe, click that bell, and check off all to ensure you get all my latest weather videos. I appreciate it a whole lot, folks, and I thank you. Also, click show more. Scroll down, you'll find a link to my friend and my collaborator, Ann Dale, with Homestead in the Colony. Click that, it'll take you to her page. You can subscribe, check her out, and tell her Jules sent you. I'd appreciate that too. Taking a look at my future radar. Well, what's going on? You can see the timestamp, and everything I've showed you so far is just what it is, folks. There is that slight risk of severe thunderstorms that's going to happen over parts of the Central Plains, Middle Mississippi Valley through tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. We got some heavy snow from parts of the northern and central high plains into the upper Mississippi Valley and upper Great Lakes through tomorrow morning. Now, look, I showed you all the fire risk. Critical fire risk weather is in the southern plains and southwest. Do not burn until you check to see if it's safe. It is a mess in those areas. And the temperatures are going to be about 15 to 25 degrees above average from parts of the Central Plains and to the Great Lakes. I know that's a sigh of relief and a good breath of fresh air for everybody in the Great Lakes area. You're going to warm up, and also in the Ohio Valley. That is a good thing. Everyone, please enjoy your day. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thanks for your prayers. I still need them. Thank you so much. And may each of you have much peace, love, and kindness in your life today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.